and we are underway with this one. Quick pass to Forsling. Puck picked up by Svechnikov. On the attack along the boards. Takes the bump but still hangs on to the puck. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Florida's looking to break out. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Puts it on net. Picked up along the boards by Barkov. In close. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Anderson.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Oh, there's one more.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Barkov's got it in the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Rodriguez. Cuts to the paint, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Panthers gain control of the puck against the wall. Rodriguez gains the line and into the offensive zone. Broken up by Gostisbehere. And he takes the dish. Passes it over to Roslovic. Here we go. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Mikula. Moves into the slot. Scores! And the party's on in FLA. The Panthers finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Panthers have taken a 1-0 lead. Nosek's won the draw here in the open ice. Luosterainen's got it along the wing. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Stalls, quick stick, lands on the puck here at center. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Sends the pass in front, and that goes off a stick. The Hurricanes pick up steam and are on the attack. Feeds it over to Luosterainen. Picked up along the wall by Stahl. Makes a move in front. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And he had an answer with that save. Looks to get the puck over to Svechnikov. Loses his balance on the play. Moves the puck. Florida's got it in their own zone. The Panthers played along the boards. And he makes the save. Takes it in front. Sends it quickly to Sturm. Anderson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Panthers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Carolina's got the puck. Angles it over to Kotkaniemi. Textbook poke check by Jones. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Skates to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. The one-timer. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And sends it just out of reach. Taken along the wall by Jones. And he slides it quickly to Marchand. Now a quick pass to Nosek. Puck grab by Carrier. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Slides it across. Feeds it over. Quick pass across to Rodriguez. Shot! And not much on that one. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Panthers staff have to be impressed with their start, James. I mean, they have a healthy 2-goal lead heading into the second period here. They need to continue to do what they were doing through the first, and that's getting shots on net.
From the top of the offensive zone here. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Drives it to the crease. Denies him. Florida's got the puck along the wall. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Denies them in close. They've really got him on their heels here now. There's a collision. From the outside, grabs the puck. Oh, hit on the play. Here's it around. Here's a shot. There's a hit right there. And there's the whistle. They've drawn a penalty with this relentless pressure. The Panthers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Pops up with the block. Oh, the referee's going to call that one. And he dodges the poke check there. Dishes it off. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Schmidt's hack, not a popular one in the eyes of the officials here. A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Handles the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Orlov. Moves the puck across to Mikula. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Carolina's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. And that's broken up by Gostisbehere.
Carolina's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck. And when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
The Hurricanes are going to be penalized for a boarding call here. And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Florida's got the puck behind the net. Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. Stalls cross the line and gain the zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Rodriguez. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty.
That's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined.
The Panthers will get a small sample size of a 5-on-3.
A short 5-on-3, James. You've got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
Kotkaniemi's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed, and he joins the kill. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. And that's intercepted by Orlov. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Steps inside the line. Reaches out and uses the stick. Can't get a hold of that pass. Florida's got the puck along the boards. Carolina's got possession here in the offensive zone. Florida's regained possession of the puck. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty! The Hurricanes have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within one.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Rodriguez. The Hurricanes have it now. Passes it over. Scooped up along the wall by Mikkola. Here's a short pass to Marchand. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Slavin. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. Campbell's on the hook kick and it pays off. Oh, what a save of the play. Whoa.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep...
Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post. Here's a race for the loose puck. Grabbed along the boards by Mikkola. Florida's got a hold of the puck. They go on the attack through center. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work.
Anderson's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Kulikov's got it across the line. Here's a chance! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Nosek. Shakes himself free. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Orlov's lugging the puck. Trying to get back on the attack now. The Panthers have it against the wall. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the ball there.
Back for momentum. In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Aho's won the draw at center. A nasty whack, and the officials all over that one. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Carolina's won the draw to start this period, and they've got the power play here also. And that's broken out. To the front! Florida's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Tap dances around the check. Scores! Goes shorty! It's a short-handed one down.
And this could be a turning point in the game, James. I mean, when you're on the PK and you look to attack like they did, that's unbelievable to recognize the opportunity to jump. And man, did they jump. And they end up capitalizing off of it.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Avoids the poke check. Driving right to the front. Scores! Well, who's got the extra attacker out here tonight anyway?
Yeah, I think the power play may want to default the opportunity because the PK is going to town. And man, are they ever confident when they're out there.
Another short-handed goal.
But you know he's worked a lot on this in practice because his hands are an extension of his body here, James. He knows how to manipulate his opponent. He dangles his way to the net, and he doesn't miss.
And that slides right out to center ice. And somehow he hangs on. And he's ridden off the puck. Jarvis setting up against the wall. The Panthers can kill off a few extra seconds now. Schmidt's got the puck in his own zone. Carolina's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
Big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Gains the zone through center. And that's hooked away. And that's deflected. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Florida's got the puck against the wall. Bennett's going to play it to the corner. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. Here he is in front. Finds some space in the corner. Lets it go from the slot. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
The Panthers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Moves it to Luosterainen. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Kotkaniemi. They've got numbers here. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. The Panthers will play it against the boards. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Here's an odd man rush. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! The Hurricanes don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Takes a shot. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Big time stop.
Bobrovsky's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Moves it to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. Quick feed to Reinhart. To the low slot. Right on the doorstep. Carolina's got it from behind the net. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Panthers have it from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Tkachuk. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Here they come on the rush. To his teammate. Jostles the puck loose. Here's a pass down low. And that's a smart heads-up play by Martinook. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Let's get the call.
Every once in a while, you just have this kind of night, and you just don't have it, and shift after shift, nothing goes right.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Stahl. Slides it across. Big time stop there. Poked away at center by Gostisbehere. Drives to the sweet spot. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Anderson.
When that shot came quick and it was right out front, he had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Barkov's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Slides by the check. Ekblad's got it deep in the offensive end. The Panthers will play it against the wall. Centering pass! And that's stopped! And he'll opt to play the puck here.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
And that nullifies that threat for the moment. He's got a chance on a breakaway. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Takes it to the net. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Barkov's won the draw. Florida's gained the line and into the zone. Strong defensive effort. Picked up along the boards by Jones. Quick pass to Stankoven. They've got numbers. And that's poked away by Forsling. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Tries to get the puck over to Stankoven. Intercepted at center by Forsling. And this one is all over as the final word sounds. Florida's time of possession tonight just off the chart. It was like the puck was on a string all evening for them.
Well, it was, and it was in the offensive zone.
everybody. We're in the Sunshine State, and the Panthers ready to stretch and claw their way to victory here on the ice tonight. The Leafs start with possession as we are now underway. Moves it on over to Riley. The Leafs have the puck in the corner. And that pass is redirected. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Taken by Tavares. Moves inside! Florida's got the puck. The Panthers gain control of it. Toss it up in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Feeds it over! He was totally locked in on that play. And it's a quick pass to Tkachuk. Moves it to the middle! Scores! What a finish on that play! The Panthers crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, there's all of that energy. Well, they corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric...
Scores! The captain delivers! We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Cuts into the paint. And he hangs on to the puck. Quick feed to Marchand. Hammers it from the point. That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. And that shot goes out the side of the net. What pressure here in the offensive end. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. He got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
Barkov's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. The Panthers take it across the blue line. Oh, what a stop by Wall!
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Toss to the front! Scores! Oh, wow! My goodness, what a finish!
When that puck's on his stick, James, you know that he's a magician and he can deke his way to the net like he does just there.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Toronto's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Chance in front! And he denies that great opportunity there! And he slides it quickly to Kemp. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Sturm. The Panthers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Moves it to Yarncroke. The Leafs take it along the wall. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Camp's exploring options with the puck. Takes the pass. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Picked up along the wall by Schmidt. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Great defensive effort with the stick. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Panthers played along the wing. Denied by Wall. Here's a short pass to Hakanpää. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And now it's grabbed by Forsling. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Makes his presence known on the ice. Oh, look at this. Sneaks by the poke check. And a stick breaks that up. They gain the zone from the left side. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. And that's off a stick. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Nosek hauled down, penalty on the way. Here comes the call.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Taken along the wall by McCabe. Receives the pass. front. Florida's going to play it from the corner. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Barkov's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
And the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Feeds the puck across to Carlo. Saves one over. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. The Panthers looking against the half wall. Rodriguez is on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Schmidt. Nyes is back out onto the ice and will join the penalty kill here. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Nosek's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Big-time play right there. Big-time save on the one-timer. Oh, what another save.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And now he passes up to Matthews. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, and some smooth skating all alone. And one last save. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. The Leafs win the draw to open up the period. Remember, they still got some time to kill off on this penalty. Toronto's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Reinhart. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Breakaway! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Sends it out in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed. He's got a step. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
The Panthers trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Handles the pass at center. Luostarinen got the puck. Tipped in front. Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are.
And that clanks off the iron. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Järnkrok's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Score! Toronto's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Jones plays it now. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Barkov's tripped, and they score! That's a late penalty, and make it count!
Well, they do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play.
Matthews wins the draw at center. Loses the coverage there. Can't pull the trigger. Sends the pass over. over. On-man rush. A chance of foot. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Solid hit on the play. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Passes it over. Quick pass to Nylander. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bobrovsky. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling. Quick feed to Marchand. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Barkov's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Lets it go! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Quick shot! Wide of the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas, and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Knocked away with the stick by Ekblad. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Hakanpää. And he sidesteps the check there. On the backhand! They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Avoids the poke check. Stopped by the goaltender. And he coughs it up with the pass. Unleashes a cannon! Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Here in the late goings of the period, the Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Lorenz wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Tosses it to Domi. Toronto's on the attack. Slides it across. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Grabbed along the boards by McCabe. And now he angles it across to Lorenz. And he takes the feed. Keeps a hold of the puck. And that's blocked. Moves it to Hakanpää. And nearing the final minute of the second. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Matthews wins the draw. Florida's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Fans are urging for a shot on goal in the dying seconds. A chance in front. Scores just before the period closes. Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum.
There's the horn. 2 periods down. A 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Panthers fired up. The players are fired up. I know you're fired up for the 3rd period. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nyes. The Panthers have it behind the net. Quick pass over to Reinhart. Florida's got it along the wall. Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
You can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge.
Florida's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within 1, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Big save. Nylander's got it in the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Picked up along the boards by Tannen. He stopped it! He stopped it!
He's like a rubber
starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Picked up along the wall by Edmund Larson. Here's a short pass to Yarncroke. From the point, looks to make something happen. Camps on the attack in the offensive zone. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it.
The Leafs continue to find a way to score here tonight, extending the lead to 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's not always about how many shots you get on the net, but it's being opportunistic and executing when you get them, and they've been doing that, and that's why they've got the lead.
Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Taken along the wall by Mikkola. Puts it away in his own end. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Gets the puck back here in the neutral zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Here's a chance! Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fantastic save!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And makes the save.
Wall's really struggled in the net tonight, and you can just tell that he's not comfortable. With that save, though, he's got to find some confidence, reset his mind, and start making those saves because his team's been real effective in front of him, a reason why they're in the lead.
Sturm's going to play it against the half wall. Cutting to the front of the net. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. Nice, plays it against the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. From behind his own net. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. The Leafs have it from the corner. Takes the puck along the boards. The Panthers have it behind the cage. Now a quick pass to Marchand. Look out. Denied by the goaltender. And look at that penalty coming up.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Here's a shot. Denied on the penalty shot.
I think he's done his research, getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
Florida's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. Moves it quickly over to Marner. Takes the feed from the left side. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Makes the save with the glove.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And makes the save. They are really buzzing here on the offensive end. Oh, nice save right there. And that's blocked. There's a hit on the play. Inside of the final minute here in the third. The Panthers have it now. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Jones.
Line change.
Dishes it to Marchand. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. Quick pass to Lawton. Fires it. Denies him on the play. Lawton's got it against the boards. We have a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the buzzer's all but gone here, James, because there is not enough runway left to get back in this game.
Florida's got possession here in their own end. Feeds the puck to Reinhart. The Leafs get a hold of it. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Handles the pass. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. And it is all over with this one. The Leafs filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble when you sit back on your heels a little bit too much. It can certainly go the other way, but
The Leafs are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Centering feed! And that's stopped! And now he tries to get it across to Aho. And that's turned aside with a blocker. Quick feed to Tavares. Moves it around along the half wall. Shot! Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal. The Leafs were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start. Athletes are so competitive. He didn't just stay down. He got back up, James, and he's making his way towards the bench, but you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
Grabbed along the boards by Tanev. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves it to Yarncroke. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Takes the feed. to the front. Great glove save by Wall. Through center along the wing. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And there's the save. Oh, serves up a little too sweet with that save. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Centering feed. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Leafs now lead by 2. Puck picked up by Riley. Here's a chance on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Wide to the net and missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
Good stand-up hit. That's blocked. Carolina's regained possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Scores! And the Bullshot Sharks are limited tonight. The Hurricanes jump right back into this one as they finally respond.
Well, they clawed their way back to within 1, and this is the counter that a coach and the team is looking for. You want to put your opponent on their heels, and they've got them there now.
Feeds it on over to Jarvis. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Ekman Larsson. Toronto's got the puck. And that's broken up by Aho. He carries the puck up along the wing. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Here's a chance. Puck scooped up by Carrier. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Slides it across to Orlov. He got all of that one. Here's a short pass to Hakanpää. Oh, great read on the play. Picked up along the boards by Martinick. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Fast. From Somerville, all alone. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Toronto's got the lead here late in this first period. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. On the attack along the boards. He got all of that hit on the play. Gets it over to Roslovic. Looking to set up offensively. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Carolina's got the puck here in the open ice. Good defensive effort to poke it away. That knocks him off the puck. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Robinson. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Sends a pass over. And that's just out of reach. Jostling for the puck, but he scores! They call him Seabass. Sebastian Aho delivers. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Stalls gain possession inside the neutral zone. Hall's got it along the wing. Score! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
This shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Puck is dropped in period number 2, and we are still evened up. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Hurricanes really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected. They're not getting exits that create speed through the neutral zone, and their opponent's doing a good job to shut it down. They're the minority of the shots, but they're lucky it's still tied. They can get back in this game.
Carolina's looking to break out. And he takes the pass. Toronto's got possession at center. Quick pass to Tavares. Shot! Oh, a clutch save! Slides the puck over. Shakes off the coverage. Gets in front of it for the block. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Toronto's got the puck. The Hurricanes have it now. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Matthews. And he passes it up ahead to Aho. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Leafs gain control of the puck.
McCabe's not going to be able to get away from the boos and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Carolina's got it in their own zone. Poked away at center by Roslovic. And he takes the feed. Sends the feed in front. And he opts to backtrack here at the play. Slides it over to Lawton. The Leafs played along the boards. And he makes the save there. Stahl's got it in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Picked up along the wall by Hakanpää. And now he moves it quickly. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Pushes it across to Yarncroke. Puck grabbed by Riley. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Toronto's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. The Leafs win the draw here in the neutral zone. Passes over to Roslovic. Taken by Robinson. Takes it in front. Here he is in close. And that goes off a body. Taken along the wall by Pacioretty. Walks the line here. And he slides it quickly to Kotkaniemi. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Pacioretty. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Carolina's got it in their own zone. And he takes the dish. Oh, look at this chance. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Carolina's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Scooped up along the wall by Burns. Oh, and then off the goaltender and in. That's a goal. The Hurricanes have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. It ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
Carolina's got possession of the puck. Came up with a nice save. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the rush. Quick shot. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Toronto's won it. And now it's grabbed by Tanev. Tavares looks around. Looks to set up at the point now. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, what a save in front. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Backhand with intention. Denies him.
Wall's all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. The Leafs have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period. I'm surprised I've got a voice here in period number 3 after all those goals scored through the first 40. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Hurricanes are fortunate to be in a close game here, James. They've had good goaltending, but they haven't been able to generate anything else.
Well, a little puck luck on that one as it bounces off someone in front. Toronto's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group had something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. McCabe's taking it from his own end. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
Carolina's got the puck against the boards. A shot! Oh, great save and a beauty on the play.
Wall's got to reset mentally and find his game here. I mean, his team's playing really well in front of him. It's a reason why they have the lead. It certainly hasn't been for his efforts between the pipes, but that save has to give him some confidence. He needs to settle in and start making more.
The Hurricanes have been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct. The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And it's
off the post. Quick feed to Domi. And that's intercepted by Aho. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's the pass. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Knocked away. Moves it to Chatfield. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Jarvis explores his options behind the net. Shuts him down. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Gostisbehere. That's intercepted.
Carolina's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Burns carries the puck in his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Fost. The Hurricanes move to the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? So don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Well, deficit of only one now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James.
The Leafs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Feeds it over. Puck picked up by Svechnikov. Chance in front. Oh, what a save by Wall.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And he loses control here. Toronto's got the puck near the back end. Grabbed along the boards by McCabe. The Leafs will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Pacioretty. The Leafs play it along the wing. Anderson's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Hurricanes have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Intercepts it at center. Puck scooped up by Riley. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
Toronto's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Hurricanes take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Ekman Larsson's got the puck now in his own end. Oh, look at this. Puck grab by Nylander. How did he stop that one?
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Carrier. Taken by Aho. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Into the offensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Intercepts the pass. Moves the puck. Big time stop. Marner's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Picked up along the wall by Carlo. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
This penalty is a frustration call. You're down by a few, and end of the game, and you take one. That's all it is.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
So many teams on a power play, they shrink the zone. Sometimes you have to spread it out, try and get that coverage to move with you. They go low to high quick and open up that point shot.
Up close to the point this time. Scores! Putting the power in power play, and they needed that.
They certainly did, and they were listening to me, James, as that puck moves up high exactly where the ice is available and just wires it to the net behind the tender.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Carolina's got possession here in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Kotkaniemi. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Fans calling for a shot before it's too late. And that's just wide of the net. I'm sure he'll want that one back.
Well, he certainly will,
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Toronto's effort at all ends of the ice, really impressive here this evening.
Yeah, it was a collective effort, in particular their shot. force tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Carolina's got it behind the net. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, he's going to get the slashing call here, James, and it's a stick infraction. What that means is you're in a vulnerable spot. Why? Your opponent has gained position on you.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Hurricanes cross the blue line and are on the attack. Grabs the puck in the slot. Solid check to slow him down. And he makes the save on that play. Sends it over to Luosterainen. Into the offensive end now. Breakaway. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Forsling's got it behind his own net. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Let's get the call here. Gostisbehere's getting called for tripping. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Now a quick pass to Stahl. Along the half wall with the puck. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And there's the whistle icing the call. Roslovic's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Florida's got it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Dishes it off. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Great read with the stick. 10 seconds left.
Gostisbehere's penalty is almost expired.
The Panthers' man advantage is over.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Carolina's got the puck in their own end. The Hurricanes are across the line and into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Bobrovsky.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. The Panthers come up with the defensive zone draw. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Quick pass to Svechnikov. The Hurricanes carry it along the wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Panthers have it against the wall. Feeds it to Nosek. Knocked away by Slavin. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. Slides it over with pace to Kulikov. Aho's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender...
Sets a Hurricanes goal. The Hurricanes must be feeling good about their game right now. Up by 1 here in the late goings of the first.
Well, in their practices, they've been working on getting shots through to the net, and mission accomplished. They had been firing pucks from all areas of the ice, dominating in that area.
Poked away by Forsling. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Florida's across the blue line. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Tremendous stop by Anderson.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Feeds the puck to Slavin. Here they are on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Past the halfway mark of this period. Carolina's up 1-0. Kotkaniemi's won the draw, and they'll look to set up.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Quick feed to Kotkaniemi. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bobrovsky. Taken along the wall by Robinson. Walker's got the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Florida's moving it into the offensive end. Sends it in front. He scores! What a play! Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. The Hurricanes win possession here in the open ice. Gains the zone from the right. Moves it to Fast. To the front. Shot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And that's broken up by Fast. And he loses control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Mikula. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Panthers are going to need to find a way to stay connected and gain some speed through the neutral zone, James, because they're really not getting into the offensive zone with any speed at all. And guess what? That's why they're not getting any shots on net. They're lucky this game is still tied.
Handles the puck. Slides it on over to Barkov. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away. And here's the pass to Jarvis. Unable to reach that one. Sends it in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Burns moves the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Svechnikov. Pad save with ease. Marchand's lugging the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Comes up on the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Moves the puck over to Stankoven. Here's a short pass to Walker. Picked off. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes going to work on offense. Scooped up along the wall by Bennett. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Florida's got the puck against the boards. And now it's grabbed by Robinson. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quick pass to Luosterainen. He's got a step. Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Panthers win it. Puck picked up by Schmidt. Florida's on the attack. A shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. And he moves it up to Carrier. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the official's decision.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Slides the puck ahead to Martinick. Sends it over to Slavin. Takes the pass. Puck scooped up by Slavin. Nice defensive robbery on that. Slides it to Barkov. Here they come on the attack.
And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
Florida's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Barkov's won the draw at center. Reinhardt's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Quick feed to Aho. Still has possession. The Panthers gain possession along the wall. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Puts it off the outside of the frame. Works it across to Svechnikov. Intercepted in the offensive end by Barkov. And that one's turned away. Jones explores options along the line. Kachuk stick handling in his own zone. Intercepted at center by Svechnikov. Knocked off the puck. Poked away by Slavin. Florida's on the attack. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating to try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game. And real tough to lead when you get 3 in a row like that.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Here's a chance. Scores! That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. Looks over his shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
Florida's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Picked off by Hall.
So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Hurricanes are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Slides the puck over to Barkov. Good stand-up hit on the play. Tosses it on to Svechnikov. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Grabs control of it at the point. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within 1, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the call is.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, look at this. Oh, a clutch save. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Oh, what a save in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's
with the defender. He's in the clear. No, broken up from behind. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Great pressure on the offensive end by Roslovic. And he puts that one aside with ease. Nosek moving the puck through his own zone. Rodriguez takes it into the offensive end. They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. For an effective power play, you have to move the puck around with precision, and you have to create some motion to open up lanes. That's exactly what happens here. They're able to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and that's how they get the goal.
The Panthers win the faceoff at center. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here he is in close. And that's knocked away by Nikolai. Moves along the boards with some purpose. From point blank. Oh, what a slick stop by Anderson.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Grabbed along the board by Kotkaniemi. Rocked him in the open ice. The Hurricanes ready to go on the attack. Takes a bump but hangs on. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Oh, hits the post. Tried to go in the corner and puts it just a little too wide.
And sometimes there's pressure when it's one-on-one with the tender, and there's so many options. He elects for the shot. Might have been the wrong one. What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Slides the pass over to Marchand. Gets in front of it. The Hurricanes gain possession. Moves it to Martinic. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Rodriguez. Oh, the official saw that trip, and the hand is up. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
The Panthers just received the news that they will be down a player for this game, so now they'll have to manipulate their bench and find a way to manage it throughout the rest of this game.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this unfolds over the stretch of this game now. Walker's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Passes it over. Directs it on over to Rodriguez. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Scores! Up.
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with a shorty.
The Hurricanes definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
The Panthers take it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Puck grab by Barkov. Here's a shot. Makes the save with the glove. Picked up along the boards by Barkov. And that's broken up.
Slavin's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Save on scores! And they do it again with the extra attacker.
It's one thing to do it in practice, James. It's another thing to do it when you're under pressure. They have met the task, and they found ways to create motion and attack the net. Well, this power play will show up in the video room tomorrow. There's no question about that because it had it all. Puck movement, motion, and urgency on retrieval, which I think is absolutely critical. Yes, got to start with the puck if you want to find a way to get the shot to the net, and it winds up in the back of it.
The Panthers are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. And they win that draw at center. Passes the puck over to Reinhart. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jones. Kachuk's got it in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Barkov. Makes the save. Great poke check on the reach. Play rolls on. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Way too much congestion blocks that. Pass across to Jarvis. Great heads-up play with the stick by Mikola. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Slavin. From the neutral zone now. The Panthers take it across the line. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Poked away at center by Ekblad. Slides the puck to Mikola. Receives the pass.
The refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more. But sometimes a simple set on a power play is the most effective, James. We saw it earlier. When you've got shooters, players that can just whip a bomb from the point, you want to make sure you got them set up.
Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. That's a beautiful goal. How about the pass, too? Distributed perfectly for him to be able to one-time that puck and just powder it. But it goes off the post. He was lucky that that found the back of the net.
Florida's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done. They just hammered their opponent.
Wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Taken by Rodriguez. Rocks him on the play. Here they come. Three of them. Makes the save. How did that stay out? Knocks the puck down with a stick. Into the offensive zone. Off a stick and they can't connect. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1. Feeds it over. Tying seconds and he makes the save. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Florida's power play really the story in this one, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Certainly, when you look at the scoreboard.
The Panthers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Florida's in now. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Puck battle along the boards. Great reach by Jones. Quick pass to Kachuk. And that skips out of the offensive end. Moves it over to Barkov. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, catches him in the open ice. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Well, he's going to sit 2 minutes for the slashing call here as he hacks and whacks his way to the box. I mean, this is a deserved penalty. Everyone saw it.
On the one-timer, the Panthers get a hold of the puck undermanned. Pumps it away here in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Edwin Larson. Shuts him Anderson takes the feed. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And that puck leaves the zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck across to Ekblad. And he dodges the poke check there. With the stop. Forsling's teammates kill off the penalty.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
The Leafs have it now. And he slides it quickly to Yarncroke. Slips by the check. Quick feed to Yarncroke. And that slides right out to center ice. Feeds the puck over to Yarncroke. Toronto's got it along the wall. Florida's got the puck in their own end. And he's able to handle that one. Dishes it to Yarncroke. Here we go, one-man rush. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Here he is, all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Frost, because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. And that's stolen by Tanev. Marner's got it against the boards. Moves the puck down low. Slides it across. Denied by Bobrovsky. Moves it to Marner. And he takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. Taken by Tavares. Great reach with the poke check by Forsling. And a great save. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Goaltender's out to play the puck. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Sends it across. Stopped by the goaltender. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Moves it quickly over to Domi. Takes the puck. Here's a shot. Right on the doorstep. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, still scoreless in this one. Nosek's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puck point blank! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Takes it and looks ahead. Here they come on the rush. Denies it in front. Quick shot! Makes the save again! Slides it diagonally to Luosterainen. Oh my! Backhander. Oh, what a stop by Wall! Tries to get it to Marner. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Makes the save. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. And that goes off the iron and stays out.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Turns it away. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Well, a fun start to the night so far and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Here we go. Period number 2 is now underway. And these fans are clamoring for the first goal of this one. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Panthers had a tough first period. I mean, they weren't managing the puck at all, and they gave up a ton of turnovers. They're lucky there's no score in this one.
Loses the coverage there. Taken along the wall by Tkachuk. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Oh, and a huge save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Matthews wins the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. He scores! Austin Matthews clutch.
The Leafs' pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through with a goal in period number 2.
And they figure out how to solve the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
All alone! Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
And he can't hang on after that hit. They've got numbers. Oh, look at the pass. Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck from Nikolai. Moves it around along the half wall. Scrum along the wall. From one point man to another. Feeds it over. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looks to make a play over to Nylander. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Oh, he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. He's so fast and just taken down.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Here's a short pass to Nylander. Nice play short-handed as they get control of the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a pass in front. And that's intercepted. Into the offensive end now. To his teammate. Great read in the offensive zone by Nylander.
The Leafs are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Shot tipped in front. Big time stop there.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Shuts him down.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
You know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltenders who want to keep hemmed in.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Toronto's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Barkov's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck picked up by Riley. Poked away in the neutral zone by Reinhart. Centering feed. And a new pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Florida's got it across the line. Here's a shot. Blocked by Wall.
Well, that's grand larceny by the goaltender. I don't know how. That did not go in, James. I mean, he's in tight. He's known for putting that away.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Bobrovsky's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needed to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Lawton's going to play it against the half wall. Comes up with the stop. Florida's looking to break out.
And nearing the final minute of the second.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Lawton. Tries to the crease. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post.
Nylander's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Third period, we are all tied up, and the next goal could be a biggie. Reinhardt's got it along the wing. The Panthers have it behind the net. Takes the feed at the back end. Here he is on the tip. Denies him! And that's stolen by Barkov. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nyes. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Passes it to Forsling. Now a quick pass to Kachuk. Here's a shot. Misses just up and over. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Lawton. Moves into the slot. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Forsling. Handles it along the blue line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, this looks dangerous. Steps inside. Textbook defensive effort to end that rush. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck scooped up by Bennett. Puts it off the post.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Nylander's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Panthers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Florida's won the faceoff.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Handles the pass. Looks to pass it to Carlo. Feeds it across. Bats it down out of midair. And that's taken by the defense. Sends it ahead to Lawrence. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Broken up by Schmidt. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Toronto's penalty killers deserve a pat on the back as we are still tied.
A really nice job by this PK unit, James. Just negating scoring opportunities. Good goaltending as well. Got to be your best killer, but finding ways to get it down the ice and keeping this game tied.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And that's poked away by Pacioretty. Scores the go-ahead goal, puts them in front.
Well, and this has been turning to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck lead since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Toronto's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Dished on over to Samaskevich. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hockenpah. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Puck grab by Kemp. Back to the blue line. The Leafs played along the boards. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Quick pass to Sturm. Shakes loose. And he makes the save. And now he moves it quickly to Pacioretty. Takes the feed.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
And he's got that one. And he coughs it up with the pass. Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Puck moved over to Reinhardt. Right on the doorstep. Scooped up along the wall by Marner. Dishes it off. They score! An absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, really important that They didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. And now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it.
And now it's grabbed by Carlo. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Forsling. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Loses his balance on the play. And now it's over to Jones. Slides it across to Matthews. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. With possession along the wall. Taken by Nylander. What a steal in his own end. Bennett's got it across the line. Shot! Toronto's gained possession along the boards.
Bennett's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Now he slides it up to Nosek and sends it just out of reach. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Barkov's won the draw. Avoids the defender. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Picked up along the boards by Tanev. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Mikola's got it in the defensive end. And now he passes up to Reinhart. Steps inside. And he sidesteps the check there. And the defenders come up with the puck. Denies him in close.
Well, a great ace.
Wait, they're signaling a goal. It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now. The Leafs have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Leafs take it along the wall. Puck picked up by Hockenheim.
It's out! It's out! They're tying it up! They tied it up before the final buzzer! Oh, this is shocking, James. I was staring up at the clock and watching the seconds tick away, and boom, they score. That is a deflator. Let's see who wins this one now. It's tied.
Here he is, and one last save. There's the horn bringing regulation time to an end. We got overtime coming up next.
The Hurricanes have won the draw, and we are now underway.
Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And that play's neutralized. Avoids the poke check. Quick feed to Carlo. The one-time blast. Anderson's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Carolina's got it in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Leafs have it from their own end. Moves it to Stahl. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Stahl. He scores! The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall. Carolina's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
On the attack along the boards. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Let's it fly. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Anderson. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Great reach with the poke check. On a good textbook hit there. Puck scooped up by Burns. And he passes it up ahead to Hall. Goes full circle with the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great save from in tight.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Stankoven's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there and he loses the puck.
Moves it quickly over to Kotkaniemi. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Here's a short pass. He's got a little jump. He's clear. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
The Hurricanes have the puck now. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 the score. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Svechnikov. He scores! And a little pop-up with the play. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Up along the wing. Taken along the wall by Orlov. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Sends a pass over. And he takes the pass. Into the offensive zone. Turns that one away. Penalty coming up here. Orlov's going off to the box for 2 minutes. Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Stalls across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Slides the puck over. Oh, what a move! And that goes off a player. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Wrestling inside. Nice save from point-blank range.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Oh, my! You can feel that from here.
Wow, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when he gets hit. point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
The Hurricanes get a hold of it. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's broken out. Drives to the sweet spot. And he takes the feed. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Anderson's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Scooped up along the wall by Marner. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Passes it over. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. In close. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
And off the draw, they take the puck. And now it's grabbed by Tanev. Takes it into the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wall.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Quick pass to Orlov. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And that's intercepted by McCabe. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Picks off the pass. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. To the low slot. Backhander in front. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Leafs win it. Taken by Ekman-Larsson. Moves the puck along the half wall. Centering feed! Blocked shot! Puck picked up by Svechnikov. And he takes the dish. Carolina's got the puck against the half wall. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Svechnikov. And somehow he hangs on. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Moves it to Yarncroke. Sends it out front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Toronto's won the faceoff at center. And the extended stick ends that one. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, no! Lock as it goes off the outside of the post.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Domi's got control of the puck in the corner. Big time stop there. Grabbed along the boards by Gostisbehere. Oh, look at this chance. Sends the puck across. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, what a move. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
The Leafs take it from the side. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Sneaks by the poke check. And that's knocked away. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. can't get a hold of that pass. Quick shot! And makes the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck scooped up by Walker. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. And that's poked away by Matthews. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Strong defensive effort. Feeds the puck up to Lawton. The Hurricanes will play it in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Turns it over. Shakes himself free. Oh, he needed to make that time. Taking away, and he comes up big. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. And he slides it quickly to Svechnikov. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Leafs played along the wing. Here's a shot, and there's the save. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Picked up along the boards by Carlo. And that's stolen by Burns. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Leafs don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Leafs are in transition. Shakes off the coverage. Delayed penalty coming up here.
He doesn't like the call, but it's the ref's discretion, and he's going to the penalty box.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back, or you can be very aggressive on the side.
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Matthews wins it inside the neutral zone. Takes it from the right side.
Matthews is so talented with the puck, and he can disguise his shot from all angles, but tonight he's just not around the net. It's a close game, though. If he can find the back of the net and do what the Star Sniper can do, this game can be won.
And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Routine save made by Anderson. Slides it across. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Looking. Here's a pass. Oh, what a save under pressure. Grabs the puck. Oh, and another. The Leafs have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Carolina's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Hurricanes looking against the half wall. Big play inside the defensive zone. Drives it to the crease. Denied by the goaltender. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Gets the puck over to Jarvis. Here's a chance. On the backhand, they score! And just like that, they're back within 1.
Oh, the temperature can change within a game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Hurricanes make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Oh, let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have the hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it and he buries it.
Toronto's been the better team tonight, Cheryl. Look at this. They've got the extra goal now here late in this third.
Yeah, and that's a huge goal, James, right? It gives you the extra cushion. It's kind of an insurance mark. You know they're going to try and pull their tender late in the third. So now you got a little more breathing room in this one.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Hurricanes have played the puck from behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Hall. Moves the puck. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to McCabe. Handles the puck. Picked off by Hall. Gaining momentum in the offensive end.
Hall's been off his game tonight, really shaky in the crease, and his team has really bailed him out. They found a way to generate offense. Sometimes that's the way it goes, but he's got to settle in and make those saves.
Feeds it over. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a chance to score, and that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. Puck exits the zone. Passes on over to Carlo. Here's a short pass to Aho. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Nice poke check. Slides the puck to Yarncroke. Hammers one from the point. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Hammers it on net. Great glove save by Anderson. Great read in the offensive zone. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Knocks the puck away in the open ice. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Puck grabbed by Gostisbehere. Reaches out and uses the stick. And they send it right back to him. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Anderson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And he keeps possession. Quick pass to Riley. Here's a chance. Anderson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Leafs are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Ekman-Larsson. And they'll go the other way with it. Takes the feed. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Sends the pass over. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Leafs had one of those games where their special teams really proved to be difference makers tonight, Cheryl.
Not sure what they've done in practice and tweaked their changes, but the adjustment